Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing another really big speed build, and first off, I haven't recorded a voiceover in like 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, this is the first one that I've recorded in our new house. So I am definitely out of practice. So just bear with me if I don't know what I'm talking about half of the time or sound like I've completely lost my mind. But yeah, I'm also recording this at 2 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, just bear with me. But this is Woodland Manor, and I started it on a 50 by 50 lot in Granite Falls. And yeah, you'll see that I've started the recording when after I had a bit of an idea what I was going for. I wanted to do something that was on a not on a foundation, but looks like it's been built on a hill or a cliff or something. So yeah, this is actually going to be part 1 of this speed build, and the part 2, where I'm going to be furnishing the inside of this stupidly large build, is going to go up. I'm going to try and have it up next Sunday. So yeah, keep a lookout for that if you want to see what I did with the interior. As of the time that I'm recording this, I actually haven't even started on the interior. I've done the bathrooms, but I haven't recorded them because I very rarely record the bathrooms anyway. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys as much of this build as possible, and I didn't want to speed it up too much because, I don't know, I did a few things that I don't normally do. First off, I don't normally build things that are this big. So that's a kind of a first. I don't think I've built anything this big on my channel yet. And second, I don't really use these kind of rock tables and stuff. I don't ever make my houses look like they're built on a hill or a cliff, which, I don't know, it's kind of annoying to try and do that in The Sims 4, since we don't have terrain tools. So you have to, this is kind of the only way that you can make the house look like it's, you know, elevated. But yeah, so I don't normally do this since it's very annoying to do. It's very time consuming and repetitive. So I did cut out some of the placing of the rocks because, you know, it's just the same thing over and over again. And the same with the landscaping. I used a lot of move objects in this, and I used the 9 key to raise things up a lot. Especially when it came to landscaping and the rocks, I placed some of the flowers and the plants and stuff on the rocks themselves, so that, you know, it looks like it's kind of overgrown and wild and whatever. I wanted it to look very woodsy, very, you know, natural kind of, but still somewhat man-made. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. I mean, just the exterior of this build took me like almost 2 hours, I think. The recording was 1 hour and 10 minutes, and that was after I cut out doing most of the landscaping, placing all of the rocks. I also cut out doing the layout and everything on the layout on the inside and all of that. So yeah, I can't even imagine how long it would have been if I left those in. But yeah, so this is going to be a 4-bedroom and 6-bathroom house. So it is very large, and I'm going to make the bedrooms, I know 2 of them are going to be bedrooms with double beds, and the other 2 I'm going to place 2 single beds in both of them. So this house at the end of the day will be able to sleep 8 Sims. So yeah, it's definitely the perfect house if your Sims if you have a large family that wants to go on vacation. But obviously you can also place it in any world that has a 50 by 50 lot. So I mean, it doesn't have to be in Granite Falls. I think it would look really cool in Windenburg as well, even though those lots are 64 by 64. But I don't place anything so close to the edge of the lot that, you know, it'll look out of place if it's, you know, placed on a bigger lot, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so you could place it in Windenburg in one of the bigger lots, or I don't know, maybe in Willow Creek. It probably wouldn't look too bad there either. But yeah, so I don't know, I'm just working on the roofing now, and the roofing took me I can't even remember how long it took me. I mean, I actually just finished this exterior, so I should probably know how long it took me. But yeah, I've played around with the roofing a lot. I wanted it to look kind of unique. I don't like my roofs to look too boring or boxy or anything like that. So, and because of that, I tend to add a lot of little pop-outs to my builds because I don't want them to look too boxy. And then I always end up having a really hard time roofing the thing because, you know, it's really hard to, I don't know, make those pop-out bits look cohesive, I guess you could say. Or that probably doesn't make sense. But yeah, to make it look like it's not too overwhelming. So yeah, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it does, but yeah, I think I cut out a bit of the roofing as well. I don't know, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Looking at it right now, yeah, I don't think I did. I thought I cut out this bit because it doesn't stay that way. The way that it is now, it doesn't stay like that. I do end up changing it, so I thought I cut it out, but apparently not. But yeah, so I do use a lot of jungle adventures in this build, and I wanted to do that. I considered building it in Salvadorada, but I don't know, there aren't really big lots there. The only big lot is a 64 by 64 lot, and I didn't want the build to be quite that big, even though this is going to take me absolute years to furnish. Oh well, I always do this. I always end up building a house or a lot that's 5 times bigger than what I actually wanted it to be, just because I can't, you know, I thought of building this on a 40 by 30, and then I thought to myself, well, that's not enough space to do what I want to do. But yeah, so I built it on a 50 by 50. The exterior is done, and that looks, and in my opinion it looks great, but now I have to do the interior. But oh well. But yeah, so I wanted to build this in Salvadorada, but yeah, as I said, there aren't really any big lots there. And yeah, so I just thought I'd build it in Granite Falls because I wanted it to be very woodsy and overgrown and, you know, green. I wanted it to be very green. So, and I also wanted to play with the pools to make it look like, you know, you have kind of an infinity pool that, you know, flows down into the bigger, I don't know, I wanted it to look kind of like a lake or a pond or something. So it is very green at the end of the day. I do add in a lot of algae and stuff like that to the water. But yeah, I think that's basically all I have to tell you guys about this build. I mean, yeah, as I said, it's 4 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, but I do plan on putting in a gym area on the 2nd floor with a sauna. So if you wanted to have it be even more bedrooms than 4, then you could obviously really easily convert the gym into a bedroom if you maybe had a big family staying here, if you use it as a residential lot. And, you know, maybe you want your children to have separate bedrooms and not have to share with their siblings or anything, stuff like that. I don't usually have my Sims share anyway. I don't know, my Sim children usually always end up having their own bedrooms. The only time that I will have them share bedrooms is maybe if they're twins and they're the same gender. Maybe then they'll share a bedroom, but otherwise I like having my Sim children have their own bedrooms, since I like giving them all their own personalities and then, you know, personalizing their bedrooms to their personalities. So yeah, we're working on the outside not paint, but the wallpapers on the outside. You'll see that I placed in the front there, you'll see a little 3-tile wide wall that I just used to kind of lay out the colors that I wanted to use for the house. So I chose 3 different wallpapers that I wanted. So one of the stones, 2 of the stone kind of Tudor style wallpapers from Get Together, yeah, they're from Get Together, and then that wood is also from Get Together. Yeah, so I just chose those 3 and then I used them over the builds. It's a lot easier to do that than, you know, painting the whole thing one color and then trying to figure out which accent colors or which accent walls you want in the build. So Yeah, and I might have gone a bit overboard with windows on this, but if you've watched any of my other builds, and I will leave a playlist to my other builds in the description down below, and also probably on the screen right about now, or maybe on the end card or something like that. But yeah, if you watched any of my other builds, you'll know that I tend to like having a lot of windows in my build, since I like having a lot of natural light in my rooms when I'm building. I know, I just like the look that it gives a room, and personally in real life I also like having a lot of windows in a house. I like being able to see outside no matter where I am in a house. So yeah, I might have gone a bit overboard with the windows, but they all serve a purpose, and I laid out the house in a way that uses all of the windows in the way I want them to be used. So all of the rooms in the house has at least one window, I think. Yeah, except for the sauna and one of the bathrooms. Two of the bathrooms. One bathroom downstairs and one upstairs, and then obviously the sauna doesn't have a window either. But yeah, all of the rest of the rooms are very brightly lit. And I thought this house would have kind of more of a formal study seating area, and then a separate room that's has a lot of, games and card games, and things to keep your Sims busy if they're on vacation. Lots of family building, family time, family pastimes, I guess you could say. But yeah, we're almost to the end of the build. We're just going to be, fiddling with some of the fireplaces, since I do add a lot of fireplaces in this. And then just choose the wallpaper, and then I think that's it for the exterior, for the first part of this build. But yeah, I hope you guys like this house. If you want to see me furnish it, I will, as I said, it will be up to next Sunday. It will be next Sunday's speed build. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys!